Okay, let's talk about the filters on the Moog Memorymoog synthesizer. Earlier, I mentioned that the oscillators were Curtis chip oscillators. The filter is not a Curtis chip filter, which is where we deviate from the many synthesizers from the time that use Curtis chips. Each filter, and there's 6 of them, one for each of the voices, each filter is a full-on Moog ladder filter. So basically, we're talking about a Moog filter here and not a Curtis filter, which is what distinguishes this synthesizer from other polyphonic synthesizers. Where else are you going to find in this age region a polyphonic synthesizer with Moog filters? Certainly the Polymoog had a Moog filter, but only one. This one has 6. So you can play 6 notes and each one of them gets their own articulated Moog filter. So let's dive into it. Let's listen to this thing. Okay, I only have one oscillator going. We're going to start out with one oscillator just so we can hear how it affects a single oscillator. I'm going to start off with a single note. This is the filter cutoff. You can hear the Moog fatness. Let's engage emphasis, or what we more normally call resonance. A little bit more. A little bit more. And you can definitely hear some stepping in there. And all the way up. And of course, that stepping is not going to be apparent when you're actually using voltage control instead of the knob. But yeah. So yeah, let's hear that with chords. Here we go. That's beautiful. A little bit of emphasis. More. More. Really interesting, rich sound. Okay, and now let's do that with more oscillators, a more rich source sound. My God, it's just crazy. Okay, here we go. A little bit of emphasis. More. And more. That is really a unique timbral outcome. This synthesizer has its own character, and it's not just your standard polyphonic. It's got a square wave and a sawtooth wave and a filter. This has this crazy richness coming out of the 3 oscillators, followed by actual Moog filters. So you're getting a really unique sound. And of course, we have keyboard tracking. Keyboard tracking closes the filter the lower you go on the keyboard, and raises the filter, or the filter's more open on the top. And you have 3 settings for that. Here is the 1/3 setting. Wait, let's see. This will be a good sound. Very subtle. 2/3. Here, let's turn now. Pretty subtle. And remember, we have a really wide range keyboard here. It's 5 octaves, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes. 5 octave keyboard. So like we have a great range that keyboard tracking can be applied over. Let's hear the 1/3 verse. They're very subtle. And then you can hit both of them at once. 1/3 plus 2/3 equals 3/3. There you can really hear the difference. The lower notes are darker and the upper notes are brighter. We also, in the filter section, have contour amount, which in normal synthesizer parlance is the filter envelope. Which is where we start to get into real traditional synthesizer sounds here. Listen how rich and full that is. It's crazy. Moog fatness right there. Really great sound. It is a sound that has earned the name Moog for sure. Oh, it's gorgeous. Let's add another oscillator. That is a great vintage sound. It is fat as hell, and it's just beautiful. So you can tell right now I'm only using 2 oscillators. So like the third oscillator can be applied to something else without, you don't always need 3 of the oscillators. You can get a great, huge, rich sound just with 2 of them. And so the third oscillator can be doing its duty, especially with the voice modulation section, which we'll get into. But this filter, it's incredibly special. Just, filter/filters, really amazing. And of course, you're never going to find that on any of the other vintage Moog synthesizers in this way. It's a unique situation. Anyway, I could play this filter all day. It just is so great. Okay.